Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, Nctv45. Nctv45 Newcastle, The Train.
Today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square.
And you have legal issues. Paula Chalella, attorney at law, 113 North Mercer Street, Newcastle.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Good morning, Newcastle. Happy Tuesday, October 20th. And hopefully you have that first cup of coffee. I know I do, as it's a little rainy and wet. Just amazing out there. About 3 o'clock this morning, 3:15, it just cut loose with rain. I don't know if anybody heard it or you were up at that time, but what you heard was all of a sudden, and it got wet fast. Now, with that, some words of caution. Definitely an issue with the rain, leaves falling. If you get a buildup of leaves on some of our country roads in Mercer, Lawrence, Butler County, what you're going to do is find that it gets slick. And with that, you better be careful. You don't have a good tire on, you could slide, hydroplane, all those various things, and it not be a pleasant experience. So with that, I'm kind of like warning you, it is rainy and wet. The temperature, 55 degrees, and I think the dampness is something that you gotta really take into consideration, because it's making a lot of people, if you have a little arthritis, it might be acting up. It could be a number of things. We're going to get to Lawrence County 45 weather in just moments, but this way you got a good idea of what's going on. The first thing that we do every morning is start thinking about the highways and byways, and I suggest giving yourself a little extra time. If you're moving about this morning, if you're heading south towards Pittsburgh, okay, and you're on what I call 376. It goes from Butler Avenue up to State Street, that area, 168 and Martha Street. What you're going to see is traffic kind of heavy at this moment, approaching 168 and approaching Martha Street. There is no camera image. So that area really kind of heavy at the moment. Now, as you go to 376, and let's talk about State Street. State Street, moderate to heavy, a lot of traffic heading toward the plaza, and possibly the restaurant's just opening. This shows us a westbound type image, and haven't been able, with the rain hitting the camera, it's no use showing you a blur. 422 interchange, which is sending people south to the airport, let's call it moderate, and the I-376 interchange, let's call it heavy. So traffic kind of heavy as you're looking at heading towards Pittsburgh. And as you take a look at 422.79 out that way, if you are so inclined to head that way, southbound and northbound both heavy out there on I-79. Now, time to look north and west, and as we do, the I-80 376 interchange has no camera up, and there's no camera up on I-80 and 79. Now, there's 5 alerts, and here you go with the 5 alerts. The Philadelphia Police Department is searching for Joanne Boyer, 57-year-old white female, approximately 5'7", 150 pounds, strawberry blonde hair, green eyes. Clothing description is a gray hoodie, sweatshirt, teal shirt, blue jeans, tan slippers, and purple framed glasses. Boyer was last seen in the area of Spruce Street, Philadelphia, on Thursday, 10:15, around 2 o'clock. She is discovered missing at 5:45. Anyone with information, contact Philadelphia Police, 215-686-3154. Attention travelers on the PA Turnpike. There is an advisory. PA 43 I-70 road work at ramp from I-70 east to PA 43. Also, concerning that same area, ramp advisory on I-70 West. Now, this is going to be in both directions. They're having a problem on the PA Turnpike ramp, PA 43 at I-70 road work on ramp from PA 43 south to I-70 west. So in that area, that I-70 area, there is some traffic tie-ups. Attention travelers, as of October 20th, 6:13 a.m., there is a multiple vehicle crash on 283 westbound, exit PA 722 Lansdale and exit Salonja. All lanes are closed. So be aware if you're on the turnpike heading that way, you're going to get into some traffic. Also, the PA Turnpike not accepting credit or cash Statewide, they will be doing toll by plate Monday the 16th at 8 p.m. So be aware of that, so that that takes you gets you a little up to date on what's happening in your travels and weather this morning. Now, we'll have a lot more on Nctv45 weather as we get there. Now it's excuse me. Now time to look at and take that view of thank you, Dominic. Glad you enjoy the Coney Island commercial. And a little update there. The Coney Island downtown will be shifting. They might sell a few just for takeout. They're going to be producing their chili there, and you're going to be able to buy the Coney Island chili in different retail outlets. We're going to keep you posted on that. And Dominic, I hope that you got that message. So I gave you a like there. Now, let's get to some of the stories happening today. And I want to talk about COVID. Not that I really want to talk about it. However, yesterday's 2-day total that they had, 2372. So if you round it to 2400, what they're telling you is folks are getting sick, but they're not getting hospitalized. We're making strides. My feeling that I want to convey, please don't let it control your life. Do what you have to do to move on. It's so totally important. And that's it. I'm not going to go into the numbers again. We've already talked about the numbers and how they look and feel. And the Wolf administration, Department of Human Services, and Secretary Rachel Levine, providing long-term care facilities through support for long-term care facilities through the Regional Response Health Collaborative, statewide program providing clinical, operational, and educational support to long-term care facilities in preparing to face the outbreaks of COVID. If you have somebody in one of those facilities, the funding, they went on to say this: RRHC is funded through the Pennsylvania Coronavirus Aid Relief Economic Security Act Award. The program is scheduled to end December 1st. The Wolf administration recently sent a letter to President Trump requesting funding for that. And hold on one second as I let folks in here, and there you go. And we're continuing on with Newswatch, and Sorry I had to take that little break, but needed to do that as we get things rolling here. And hey, where else but here? Now, the most important thing I'm going to tell you is to vote. And be an informed voter, please. Please, you know, the PACs on both sides are giving you facts that are just erroneous and not true. I find a lot of the PACs that are saying, and there's no way of knowing this, that the president is responsible for this or that. The president has played this exactly right. So I encourage you, vote, but don't vote on the rhetoric. Vote on the facts. November 3rd, Election Day, and get out there. If you do apply for a mail ballot, you must do it by 5 p.m. October 27th, and I would do it before then. Votespa.com. Listen, law says that the election has to be decided so long after November 3rd. And I'm going to tell you that's going to be a court case. And I don't want to hear that people were disenfranchised when they've had all this time. Little update on the border wall. They're nearing 400 miles. President Trump was in Arizona, where the average family income has hit a record high and the poverty rate a record low after just 3 years of President Trump pro-growth, pro-worker policies. Arizona, is much like the rest of the country, also benefited from President Trump's commitment to secure the border and fix the broken immigration system. Stop and think about it a while, folks. Living by the law that was written on the books. Now, there's a novel thought. As today, more than 370 new miles of the border wall is completed. Just important, Trump's administration is prosecuting and deporting violent criminals and stopping the flow of illegal drugs and closing the loopholes that can hurt smugglers and hurt our own citizens. Now think of, I ask you, when we're talking about voting, be informed. Open borders, closed borders. Donald Trump closes them, Biden opens them. All you have to do is look to the liberal San Francisco. Where are you? The refugee system, set up for refugees for victims of war and prosecution who had nowhere else to go, often a explicitly temporary basis, had long since become a racket. The National Border Patrol Council, President Braden Judd writes. So all these things being corrected under President Donald Trump. Now, we're going to go to sports. But I'm going to tell you when we come back, I got a couple things that I want to add so that you understand. And rent and mortgage relief is in that pile. So don't go away. We're going to hit sports. It's going to be quick, and we'll be back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report and Major League Baseball. Holy whippersnappers. We're going to start the World Series. And it's the Tampa Bay Devil Rays taking on the Dodgers. Tyler Glasgow pitching for the Rays. The Dodgers, they haven't decided yet. Game 1 on Fox. So, no NFL games. The NBA isn't ready to start. And next up, college football. But they're not playing, okay, until Thursday. So, and at this time, usually somebody, somewhere, talked about, I don't know, a little thing called college basketball. But they're not playing. And the NHL, they haven't made a move to play yet either. So, watch a little baseball. And my personal opinion, let's go Dodgers. Just me. Have a great day. We're going to take this time out, and we'll be right back with a whole lot more after this. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Brian Ches, owner. Call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Jim Micco and Sons, 347 East Washington Street in Newcastle, can service a lot of your lawn equipment. It's jimmickoandsons.com, their website, and you can email them at jimmickoandsons@verizon.net. Their phone number, 724-652-6911. Proud sponsors of community television in Newcastle. Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust. We're back, folks, and the rain continues to fall. 53 degrees in Newcastle. You know, I told you we're going to talk about a couple things, and rent rebate is one of them. Now, we told you this story before, but effective October 17th, Governor Tom Wolf, and let's get out of this partisan thing where we think everything is bad. Governor Tom Wolf announced financing to improve the COVID relief mortgage and rental assistance grant program to help renters and homeowners remain in their homes. Now, here's why this is so important. I hope you understand that some areas of the economy are doing okay. Some areas are in the tank. Small towns look about the same. And help is needed. So to help more renters and homeowners remain in their homes, effective the 17th, landlords and mortgagees will have a new option to reach agreements with renters and homeowners for repayment of rent and mortgage payments above the program's $750 cap. So that means anything above there. The program previously required them to forgive the balance of the payments. Earlier this week, an executive order signed by Governor Tom Wolf extended the deadline to November 4th. Now thousands of families have some extra help. I continue to urge the General Assembly to make changes to allow more affected residents to qualify. Very important. Now, the restaurant industry hard hit. The retail industry hard hit. Schools, some schools not in session, and now some transitioning back. I'll let you focus on your own particular school district rather than me sit here and name them for you. What's that have to do with the next story? Well, I'll tell you. The Hoyt Arts and Education, and they provide just a great deal of everything. After school arts classes November 10th to December 17th, Tuesdays and Thursdays 4 to 5:30, doors open at 3. For homework and snacks, free for grades 1 to 6, Lawrence County, pre-registration required. Block 1, Autumn Inspired. Create your own fall decor while spending the first 2 days crafting a scarecrow, then finish the week by a dot painting colorful landscape. Block 2, November 17th to 19th, explore the significance of indigenous corn, beans, and squash in the native cultures with watercolor paints and cornstalk dolls. Block 3, a few of my favorite things, December 1st through December 3rd. Warm up with the idea of winter paintings by some of the favorite things, including a portrait of your pet and your own hot cocoa mug. Block 4, Shoebox Parade. Create parade floats from shoeboxes to host our one holiday parade. And I think they messed up on the spelling there. Block 5, Winter Wonderland, 15th to 17th. Bring the magic of the season with projects ranging from miniature ice rinks to dancing tree collages. We'll even make a few Christmas cards inspired by white pines. Here's some policy updates. As your children heads back to the classroom and resumes learning, please know that we have updated the school policies to continue safeguarding while offering some much needed fun. These include smaller spaces to comply with social distancing, 1 week block lessons for scheduling, second classroom for younger students, grades 1 to 3, enforced pre-registration, no walk-ins, masks and temperature checks at the door, disinfectants, PPE, and table dividers will be in place. So all that there for you at the Hoyt. Hats off to them for working. And hey, listen, I give credit to anybody that's trying to make this thing a little more livable. State Police, Liquor Control Enforcement, 16th to 18th, 241 compliance checks, 11 notices of violation. And when you get the violations, where you're looking at, Allentown, Erie, Punxsutawney, Williamsport, Pittsburgh, Wilkes-Barre, and Philadelphia, just to give you that rundown. Now, the Department of Human Services encouraged Pennsylvania families to protect their children from online dangers. You know, this is so important with the kids being online with school, all these things. They could easily stumble across somebody trying to do something wrong. Make sure that you pay attention, you're aware of what your children are visiting, that it's typed in right, and you don't have this problem. They remind Pennsylvanians of the available resources to protect them, and even the providers. I know that Comcast has a lot to do in that area. Now, with that, it's time to go to weather. 53 degrees. Here's Cleveland radar. You can see out to the west a lot of precipitation. Pittsburgh radar showing you the same. And let's talk about 53. 100% humidity, winds from the northwest at 3 miles an hour. Barometric pressure 30.15. Visibility 7, dew point 53. It's tricky out there. Let's go to weather. We'll be right back.
My name is Brittany. I have suffered with depression for 15 years.
My name is Sam, and I've been experiencing depression for over 12 years. This is the first place I will always recommend for somebody to come if they're suffering from depression or anxiety or any kind of problem like that.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Run it again at Lindy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you won't even need a home guard to score at Lindy's Lunch. Before the game, just right for lunch, or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Hello and welcome once again to Lawrence County 45 weather. And well, after last night's rainy low of 51, wow. What do you think about your Tuesday? Well, here's what to think. Folks, rain. Rain, go away, but it's fall and the leaves are going to fall. And they need the rain to do that, and they're getting it. Now, on the national scene, here's your cloud cover, stretching right down all the way to Texas. And it's just going to be that kind of a week. The end of the week, we should shape up. Let's take a look. Now, here's what we have. Last night, rainy, low of 51. Your Tuesday, cloudy, rain, 60% chance, high of 58. Tuesday night, cloudy, 55. Rain starts to shut off. That lingers into Wednesday morning. And your Wednesday, mostly cloudy, 74. Rain will be done by 9 o'clock. And you'll start to see some peaks of sun. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy, low of 56. Your Thursday, mostly sunny, high of 78. Thursday night, mostly clear, a low of 56. Friday, sunshine, 76. Friday night, mostly cloudy, 49. Chance of rain is 50%. Saturday, partly sunny, 60. And we'll bump up to 62, but then will come the rain and wash that away. It depends on what time that rain arrives with that 50% chance. And then we move into Saturday night, partly cloudy, low around 40. And Sunday, mostly sunny with a high of 59. Now that was, you got it, Lawrence County 45 weather. We're going to take this break. We'll be right back after these messages.
Boo! Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, except the first Saturday in October, it's a haunted car wash consisting of a $12 ultimate wash, candy, a haunted show. Shows consist of many aeronomic decorations, haunters, and a 5-minute movie right before you go into the car wash. So the cost, $20. Don't get out of your car for a spooky good time.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them Nctv45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program. Elham's for one great dining experience. Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
There's more more than meets the eye. You gotta give them Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for this edition of NCTV45 Newswatch. Newswatch morning going out to you. Here's hoping that you're going to get set for a very positive day. And make sure that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, hey, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them NCTV45 is available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule, that's NCTV45. I want to say hello to all my friends there up at Sharon Regional. Thanks for all the help yesterday. Truly appreciated Dr. Robert Flanagan and his group and everybody at Stewart Family Medicine and Family Medical. All great, great people. And I highly recommend them. Now, as we move on, and this is definitely with the gray skies, the rain, everything acting up, it's truly important that you go out, get that second cup of coffee, and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon. Excuse me, don't forget Mass today, 9 o'clock. Have a great day.